Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Behind the Bar, beer review number 20 this evening. We're going back out to Massachusetts as I tend to do all the time now. I feel like that I should just move there. We're going to do another Tree House beer that just got released last week, last Thursday I believe, Curiosity 21. Their Curiosity series is kind of just like an experimental series that Treehouse does with their beers, just trying out different hops, different combinations, things like that. I did a review of Curiosity 18 not too long ago. It is my favorite IPA I've had this year. By far, that beer was incredible. And I've had a couple of the other ones, and they've all been really, really awesome. So figured I'd give this one a try because I just got it in the mail today. So we got it cold and figured I'd give it a shot. So yeah, we'll check it out. Before I dive into it though, I just kind of wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Joe over at Giles Arcade. Went to San Diego this last weekend and hung out with him, and we drank some killer beers, killer beers. So go over to his channel and check it out. I'll put the link below. We did all of our reviews on his channel, so that's where they're going to show up. And in my liked, if you're on my channel, they'll show up in my liked section. But he already has one review up that we did. We did the number 1 and number 2 beers that are on Beer Advocate right now, and Toppling Goliath Morning Delight and Treehouse Good Morning. Both incredible beers. It wasn't like a battle beers or anything, but we did a ton of reviews while I was there. So there's, I think, 5 or 6 more that will get posted. The next one, I believe, is our Duck Goose vertical that we did from Lost Abbey. Those beers were, I lost my mind on the 2009 Duck Goose. So I will keep posting links to those when I do videos so that they're current. But go check out his channel and subscribe to it and check us both out, because we had a lot of fun doing them and it was awesome. It's kind of cool to do reviews with other people to talk to. You're not just sitting here talking to myself like I am right now. So check it out. I had an amazing time with Joe in San Diego. We went to a ton of good breweries. I'll review some of those beers that I bought while I was there in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, it's always great to go hang out with a great friend and drink beer. So Joe, thanks for the great time. But yeah, so check out that channel. So anyways, back to this one. We're going to go ahead and do the Treehouse Curiosity 21, so let's go ahead and pop it open and see what we think. It's been sitting out for a little bit. Let it warm up just a smidge, as I tend to do with these. And proper glassware this evening, Treehouse Tiku. Let's pour it out and see what we got. Didn't pour it too aggressive, but we got amazing carbonation on this beer. I mean, I got, 2 full fingers there on that beer. Just pours that typical Treehouse haze. I mean, yeah, I can't see my fingers through that at all. It's completely hazy. That typical hazy. Typical Treehouse look. Bright white, fluffy head on that. Doesn't want to dissipate much. It's kind of cool, but looks, yeah, just a beautiful beer. Just that kind of orangey tangerine color. Beautiful. So let's see what it smells like. Wow. Yeah, huge tropical fruit, as is typically the case with these beers, but I'm picking up like a tangerine, pineapple, mango, some papaya in there. I just had papaya recently, and I'm definitely picking that up in here. Yeah, just huge tropical fruit notes, maybe some grapefruit peel in there as well. I have read nothing about this beer, so I'm not sure. I don't even know what hops they use in this. Most of those they kind of keep secret. I know some of them had mosaic in it, but picking up some of that, like pineapple, I'm assuming maybe there's some Citra in here. I don't know for sure, but I'm getting a little bit of that breadiness from the malts. But yeah, killer smelling beer. Very tropical, but there's some dank notes to it as well, though. I'm definitely getting like that. There's going to be, assuming this is going to be some bitterness on this, because it has kind of a pininess to it as well. So anyways, I'm salivating. So let's dig in, see what we think. Cheers, guys. Wow, that is really different from your typical Treehouse beer. I'm going to go back to my previous review, which was actually of Trillium Sleeper Street that I did, and drinking that beer, that was the most bitter beer that I'd ever had from Trillium. And that is what I will say about this as well. Something like green is got more dankness to it, but it's still really balanced. This beer is piney. It's piney. I mean, it's very piney. Dank, resinous. Wow, the bitterness just stays. I mean, it's still on my tongue. I mean, the fruitness of it, the citrus elements are still there, definitely, but not. It's definitely more piney and more resinousy, and just those dank notes, grassy, floral. Wow, that was surprising. This is the first Tree House beer that I've had that's like this. This is a just pine resinous bomb. It really is. This is by far the most bitter beer that I've had of theirs. Not even close. Everything else is so smooth and so creamy. The creaminess is there. The mouthfeel is there on this. You get the breadiness. It balances it out a little bit, but there's no shits given for the bitterness on this beer. Wow, that's really good though. You know, sometimes it's nice to have that change of pace where you get something a little different, because like with all these Treehouse beers, these Trillium beers that I've just been obsessing over, and even some of the like Toppling Goliath, like Sosis, which I'm going to do a review of this week that's on the shelf, that I had on tap while I was there at Toppling Goliath for the Morning Delight thing 2 weeks ago. They're so just fruit bombs, but so balanced, not overpowering. They drink like juice. This does not. This is a true, like, this is an IPA. Like, this is kind of like the old East Coast style, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, like a Bell's kind of two-hearted, like, pininess to it, or something like that. Man, I'm caught off guard a little bit here. Yeah, man, that's good. It's just kind of what the day was calling for right here. I'm digging this. Man, I'm digging this. As far as a score, the problem with this beer is that I could not drink I wouldn't want to drink more than one or two of these, just because my mouth would just be dead. My tongue would be dead. Like, I can already tell, like, this is just, it's coating my tongue. It's staying there. Yeah. Killer. Grade, man. I love this. This is fantastic. If you like really like just bitter, piney IPAs that, you know, then have some fruit balance to them, like that citrus, those citrus notes, the tangerine, the papaya that I talked about, and the little pineapple. I mean, those are still here, but way over the top on the pininess. I love it though. 99. So I'm gonna go. It's not quite 100 for me, but man, if they ever brewed this as like a year-round beer, I would buy it all the time, like all their other stuff that I've been buying all the time. It's great. So I'm gonna go with it. 99 out of 100. Sorry guys, not quite hundreds, but one short. But we're right there. But definitely worth picking up. Definitely worth trading for. It should still be fresh. This was canned September 3rd. So today is what, the 8th. So we're less than a week old on this beer. So I mean, it's super fresh. I'll be curious to try another one of these here in a couple weeks and see if that pininess like mellows out, blends into the beer a little more, which tends to happen sometimes with these beers. We might try one again then. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, that's Treehouse Curiosity 21. So like I said in the beginning of the video, check out Joe's channel and check out our review. I don't know how often he's going to be releasing them, but he released one over the weekend, and I'm sure the Duck Duck Goose one's coming up. But then we've got, off the top of my head, I can think of 3 more. I think maybe 4. I don't know. At the end of the night, it got a little blurry on some of them. I'm sure the last one we did was just basically us just staring at beer, and saying words that didn't make sense and laughing a lot. So, anyways, beyond that, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click it, and hopefully watch the videos when they pop up. I'll be trying to do more and more now that I'm not going to be traveling as much, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, keep them coming, and until next time, guys, cheers.